Peace be upon you all. I am Ahmed Sami, I'm a software engineer. I would like to share with you how can you merge unrelated repositories into one repository. And the context behind that is so simple. Most of the time, if you are cooperating with a team and you start to make a project, and after that you start a new project and you have related somehow history commits between them, but they are two separate projects. Let's say that you would like to unify them without losing the history of contributions commits, or even you would like to merge unrelated repositories in your GitHub account to reduce the number of repositories that you have if they have something in common. So with that said, there is an article on LinkedIn. Here is it. I wrote it so that you can check it. You can check this article if you would like to read more. You can find the context, you can find the steps. The steps in this article is exactly what I'm going to replicate, and you can see it visually as well, not just verbally that you can read it. With that said, let's get started. First and foremost, you need to decide the repositories you would like to merge, how many and how you would like to merge. I start with two. You can do the same process with more than one, but it's better to make two by two. It will be much easier and more controllable fashion. Okay, with that said, let's get into, for example, that's my GitHub account. And I have a repositories, accessibility basics and Angular 2 accessibilities. Both of them are related, are front end, and they are working with accessibility. I would like to unify them into one repository. First of all, I get one of them to make this the main repository, that will be accessibility basics. And second one, it will be Angular 2 accessibility. I have already in my account here, you can see that I have accessibility basics, which my main repo. It's time now to clone the second one, which will be my Angular 2 accessibility. Just copy and clone it locally using git bash. So git bash here, git clone and shift insert to paste what we copied. We cloned already. And second step, and very important step, is to have more organized files. And the reason why to do that is to reduce conflict. For example, I have here accessibility basics, but I don't have the latest one, so I need to pull my latest change. So git pull to have my accessibility as it is. Okay, great. So now I have it here, A11Y. I would like to make it more unified. So I will create a new folder and I will call it accessibility. Let's say like this, accessibility. And inside I will add just A11Y. So first one, I have it. Now I can create, for example, a new repo, a new branch. You can do the new branch before or after. The reason why we do it in a branch, because it's much easier to delete the local branch, even to delete the local project if there is something goes wrong. So we create the branch. Let's say that get checkout, and I call this branch unify. Okay, now I have unify branch. If I would like to check it, get status for my branch. Now I deleted and I created this accessibility folder. Great. So now I have this structured here. I have my accessibility basics. Inside the accessibility basics, I have accessibility folder and A11Y. I want to do the same exact structure in the other one. So I will go here and I will move to accessibility to Angular. I will make also a new folder. I will call it accessibility. And then I have Angular Bootstrap. So let's make it more organized. I will make another folder and I will call it Angular. So in this case, in the future, if you have more frameworks, you can put all of them, everyone under its own project. And I will put Angular inside my accessibility folder. Now it's time to create a new branch. So let's do exactly the same. We will call this branch also unify. And let's make some status to make sure that everything is okay. Now that's great. I have already the same structure. When you have the same structure, that will minimize the conflict, because you have one structure, When you merge both of them together, it will be folder after another. So make sure that you don't give the same folders under the exact structure, the same names. You only need the upper folder for that. This is only one of the ways how can you merge unrelated repositories. Maybe there is other ways. This is my way at least, or that's how I read and I found out on internet. Okay, so now we have both already as we have them here. It's time to do the following. We will go into our main repo, which we consider the main one, and we will start to merge branches, but we need to commit our changes. So now we are here in main, and I will say get stats once more. Good. I will say just simple commit get add /a to make sure that I'm adding everything, delete it or not. Get commit /m, and I will call it prepare for unification. Let's say, for example, like that. So now I have it already committed here. If I check the stats once more, so everything is clean. I will do the same with accessibility to Angular. I will also commit all of my changes. Get add /a and dash get commit. Why get commit? We can just make up and prepare for unification. Also get status to make sure that everything is okay. So great. Now I have now both branches already. Now what I need to do next is to add one of them remote. So this is the main repo. This is the secondary repo. So I will add this repo inside this main repo as a remote. So let's copy the name of this repo, and it's time now to add it as a remote. So let's get our Angular and to see how we do that. Even you can see it here, check unify, get add, get commit, check unify, get add. And now it's time to add the remote. Get remote add /f to force all. Name of the name of the branch, I mean the GitHub itself, and name of the directory where you can find the directory. That is the name of the repo itself. Okay, so let's get back into our accessibility. This is the main one, and let's catch with git bash, and we will say get remote add /f shift insert. That's name of our repository. We would like to add it as a remote, and then the directory where this repository resides. So enter. Now already I added remote and main and unify. For second one, I would like to merge my change from this branch unify to the other one, which is main. But wait a second. Yeah, because we have here two. We have main branch and unify branch. Anyway, unify branch, it has all the changes from main because it's already a child of main with our new change. Okay, so second part is to merge unrelated repository now. Now we added them. It's time to make this merge what we need to merge. So let's take it this one as copy, and we'll make it easier, shift insert. But the only difference here, I need to specify the directory or the branch. So I need to take, in fact, this one as it is, and I'm using Control Insert to make a copy. After that, I'm getting here and just moving to delete, because it's not the original one, and Shift Insert to insert. Okay, what I'm doing here, I'm telling get merge repository Angular 2 accessibility, which we added it as a remote here, and take from this repository the unify branch, but please no commit, no need to make a new commit, but allow unrelated histories because each one of them contain its own history. So I would like to keep this one. If I press enter, automatic merge went well. So everything is okay. There is no problem. There is no conflict. And the reason why there is no problem, there is no conflict is because the structure is the same, but folders inside this structure are in different position. So there is no naming conflict. Okay, after we merge it, we need to commit. So also coming back to the article again, here you will just remove the secondary repo. We don't need it for anything now. So second repo, thank you so much for your service. So get remote, where RM I believe. Yeah, get remote Oh, but I need to make this one get remote rm and shift insert, but I need to delete all the repo from remote. So now I don't have this remote anymore. Now it's time to commit my change and add it. So get add /a dash a, I'm sorry, and then get commit dash m, and you find them finalizing, for example, finalizing the unification, but for sure finalizing is wrong. Finalizing, I believe it's like this. Finalizing, let's consider it like that, I forget. Okay, anyway, let's make a quick check for something very important. Here I have in accessibility basics 13 commits, so make sure to remember this number. And the second one already contains like 6 commits, so for maybe something I will have like 20 commit or something because of the local change. So now I'm finalizing the commit, enter, and already get status to make sure that everything is okay. Great, everything is okay, there is nothing, my branch is safe. Okay, now it's time to get push my change to remote, but because this one has nothing with remote branch, with remote repo, so shift insert to make upstream. So we set the upstream. If we refresh, you can see already we have unify, push, and we have some commits, compare, and pull requests. So let's check. And we created a new pull request, and here you can check how many files you already added. You can check unverified, and you can see different commits from different projects. If you go through each one of them, you will really find that finalizing, preparing, add a strict script, that's something coming from not from here. Building, it's something different from accessibility for component and initial component. First file drop down, Angular bootstrap, which mean already it is merging. Now create a pull request, and it's time to merge. Let's merge pull request, confirm merge. If you need this branch, you can keep it. If you don't need it, you can just delete branch. It's up to you. So now I merged my change. Time to check how many commits I have. If we make accessibility change, you can see 23 commits because they are totally different. Okay, time to check the structure. Let's get into accessibility. You will find A11Y and Angular project, and you will still find Angular project. It has its commits. There is nothing changed from the history. Here is Angular, and here is everything. That's in simple word. How can you unify two different repositories are unrelated? If you would like to add more than one repo, you can exactly do the same. You will add them, you will make several projects here. Okay, and this one will be main, and the rest will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. And you will go here and you will add them. You will make the same structure for everything, and you will add them one by one as a remote in this basics, and then you remove them. After that, you commit all your change if you have more than just one, but I prefer to do it one by one. You can from now on to keep this structure as it is, and just the new one to make it matching this structure, and that's it. So hopefully that was helpful for someone. I don't know, but I hope really. And here is the article. I will keep the article link under the video below, so you can find the article. Also, I will add the link to the video in this article as well on LinkedIn. I hope it was not long. I hope it wasn't complicated. And I believe that maybe there is something more easier someone can do. If you found something better, please leave it in a comment and let's share knowledge. Sharing is caring. Thank you so much for your time, and I wish for everyone all the best, and hopefully to see you soon and see a member of my channel. See you around. Peace be upon you all.